I have gotten the sad news about week 1 on the campaign trail. I've been threatened with eviction. And it's fair. My landlord is being fair. I am a deadbeat renter. I never pay on time. I pay less than is due. I have an extremely generous rate of 5 bennies. And I can't pay 5 bennies a month. And yeah, let's just say it's fair. I'm probably only behind well, I haven't paid for November yet. No, I paid for November, but I haven't paid for December. And I paid for November on the 2nd of December. So I haven't paid for December. I was due on the 1st. I'm probably a total of $100 behind for the past months. My landlord is being fair. Maybe living in the shed is less of an option than I thought. Becoming a scoundrel. It is perturbing, but this is drive to make me stronger, to make me a better congressman. If I can't manage my own life, how am I supposed to manage the country? And I've only... Jesus Lord. Please turn the volume down in those trucks. God. Can we get a silencer? Silencershop.com? Not sponsored, not an ad. I wish. Here's a take. If all these congressmen can take money from AIPAC and this lobby and that lobby and that lobby, which goes to their campaigns, and I just found out that you can be paid by your campaign. You can take an income from your campaign. You're on the campaign committee or whatever, and you can take a salary from your campaign. Not a very high one. It's $100,000, but that's way more than I make. If you can do that off of lobbyists, why can't I, as a congressman, be sponsored by Silencer Shop, a Second Amendment? Why can't I be sponsored directly by the NRA? Up to $100,000. I'm just a newbie. I'm a new candidate. I don't have any lobby. I don't have a lobby. Who's gonna fight? Who's on my side? I guess answer this question. Who do you think would be on my side? You've heard some of my takes. You've heard some of my nonsense. Who would be on my side? Who would take up? Who would be part of my pack, part of my lobby? Who would lobby to me? Garden stores. Oh, but I think they should probably sell less pesticides, especially systemic insecticides that the tree absorbs and it kills everything that eats off the tree. I think we should ban those. So I don't know if the garden center lobby would sponsor me. Maybe the farmers. I have a lot of strong opinions about helping farmers. Maybe the farmers lobby. But I'm just a congressman. Not even a congressman. I'm a congressional candidate who is a nobody, who is being threatened with eviction, who started posting 4 days ago, day 4 in the campaign trail update, vlog. And I have no sponsors. And I'm unlikely to win. I'm a really risky bet because I am unlikely to win by the odds of the material world. But if you get into some esoteric stuff and you believe that Christ is king, well, I'll say it, Christ is king. So that might give me a little bit of an edge. Now, aside from that, I think I have a lot of uncontroversial opinions and a lot of sadly controversial opinions that really, if I were to fight for those policies, I think a lot of Americans would be grateful. So that's also on my side. I'm unafraid. I'm unafraid to die, or to be ruined, or to live in my car, or to be homeless. When I was 16, I wanted to be homeless. I told people regularly, yeah, I want to be homeless. They'd say, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I would say homeless. And it's because I was a drug addict, and obviously I was deeply broken. And I don't say that anymore. I don't want to be homeless. I want to be a congressman. I want to be up there fighting the good fight in the House of Representatives, voting on budgets. As a guy who, well, believe it or not, is broken in debt. Not that much debt, though. So, I can see why you would say Isaiah Hardman for Congress is not my first pick. But they say the last shall be first. So, I'm not just holding on to hope. It's with me. I couldn't let go of it if I tried. I would have to push hope away at this point. I'd have to actively tussle with it at this point. I'd have to fight hope and fight Christ and fight the two people in the world who believe in me. Me and my friend Brigham. I'd have to fight both of us if I wanted to quit now. So I'm not quitting. Now, yeah, let's do a full life update. The best relationship I've ever had in my life is beyond on the rocks. All signs point to it's over. All of them. I am likely to be evicted soon, unless I get really lucky, real quick. I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills this month. I should be applying for my job at Amazon right now and doing the finishing things. I'll make a little bit of money, but I'm going to be late on everything if I work full-time at Amazon. They won't even let me work full-time. What am I saying? 29 hours, 39 hours. And then in January, I'll probably get laid off because the Christmas season's over. Let's look at the facts. I'm single, broke, technically jobless, obsessively committed to running for Congress when there's very, very little chance of that working out. If you look at it based on player statistics and the odds that you can look up easily with any search engine or AI platform. I don't even have enough money to build a bed in the shed that I could probably live in if I was given permission to. I don't even have a bed to live in the shed. So, that's crazy pants. I'm on my last pack of cigarettes. If I decide to be honest and return the money that was given to me for a Home Depot run, then I will have $0 checking, $0 saving, negative 8,000 credit card number 1, negative 400 credit card number 2, with a $500 limit, and it's lost. 7,000 on the car, $669 monthly payment, probably 12 subscriptions that I don't need, and I just bought another one, Grok. Let's see. Can't control my impulses when I'm going to lay down in bed at night and go to sleep. Drink Diet Coke often takes priority in my mind over change the oil in my car. And I make that choice regularly. This is getting to be a bummer. Day 4 in the campaign trail. I just turned down a job offer for $20 an hour after taxes. No, $25 an hour after taxes, with a $500 bonus in 2 weeks. And there's always a car driving behind me when I'm trying to say something. And you know what? While we're complaining, my tummy kind of hurts. And all I eat is eggs. Oh my gosh. Life is so beautiful. People trade this for nothing? People trade this kind of living for a head of Fent? Buddy, what are you doing? I am on the greatest roller coaster ride that has ever been devised in the whole kingdom of heaven. I am climbing up a track and I can't see what the drop-off looks like. I am diving into the ocean not knowing what is in there. I am catching my breath before a kiss. I am making sacrifices for something that I believe in, that I believe is greater than what I could have otherwise. There's another plane. APAC, working overtime. And for right now, I live in one of the most beautiful houses in one of the most beautiful suburbs in the most beautiful state on earth. With some of the best people that anyone could ever ask to be in their lives. And I'm standing at the precipice of something. Great, terrible. Pray with me, would you? Lord, help us to be on your side. I think often that I am. But help me to question that often. To ask in my heart of hearts, is this for me or is it for everyone else and for you? Help me to rather seek to understand and be understood. Help me to seek to love rather than be loved. And help me to seek to save rather than be saved. Lord, purify my heart. Help me up onto the cross. Do with me what thou wilt. Remove the burden of self, that free of it, I may better do thy will. Amen. All right, I'm gonna go apply for Amazon. End video.